I love bodybuilding, but it's an extreme sport. To get stage lean, you're going to push your body to places it doesn't want to go. Low food, high output, consistent focus on your body fat levels and scales. That extreme discipline is what makes the sport impressive, but also can create a perfect storm for eating disorders. It doesn't just show up as binge eating you see in bodybuilding. Chew and spit is something that is often used to get the taste of the food without getting the calories. But sugars can still be absorbed in the mouth in tiny amounts, and often people end up swallowing some of the stuff that they're chewing anyway. When we think about it, even chewing gum has calories. So to think that you're not going to get any calories from chewing and spitting is not actually true. Over-exercising or purging with cardio, doing endless extra sessions to burn off a meal, restriction and obsession, avoiding social situation, cutting out entire food groups, or feeling guilty for ever eating the slightest bit off plan. Binge, restrict cycles, starving and then losing control, then pushing yourself with more restriction, trying to make up for lost time. Now, the science explains why this happens. Leptin and ghrelin, your hunger hormones, swing hard when you're dieting. That makes cravings stronger and satiety signals weaker, feeling full. Cortisol runs really high from the stress of prep, which pushes water retention, so you can see weight increase on the scales, and your hunger levels. Your metabolism also adapts, it slows down. So the more extreme you go, the more your body is going to fight you to not lose that weight. So what starts as discipline can spiral into disorder because the psychology is literally stacked against you. The way out isn't more restriction, it's rebuilding your relationship with food. Not viewing it as good and bad, but what's optimal and suboptimal. What's going to take me closer to my goal or further away? We need awareness. Admit that what you're doing isn't healthy, even if it feels like normal in prep. Step 2 is structured recovery. Work with a coach who understands reverse dieting. So important. I've talked about this 100 times. And sometimes it's also good to see a therapist. Eating disorders is a real mental challenge, and it is something that we need to talk about and discuss. I do this a lot with my athletes. Step 3 is mindset shift. Food is not the enemy. It's the raw material that builds muscle, drives performance, and supports long-term health. Food is fuel. The issue is your perspective of food. The strongest athletes aren't the ones who suffer in silence. They're the ones who confront the hard truths, get help, and come back stronger in body and in mind. Don't confuse the eating with discipline. Your physique should be built on health, not obsession. Remember, bodybuilding is extreme, and it takes extreme things to get the result. But as I say to all my athletes, bodybuilding, in prep in particular, isn't healthy. We cannot live like this forever. We do it for a short period of time, but then we need to reverse, come out of that deficit, come out of that disordered mentality of thinking, of obsession, and then focus on what's actually healthy, fueling our body, focus on recovery, good sessions at the gym, and having a social life. Relationships are key to mental health.